Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be a little bit about the NCLEX and some study tips and how I passed my NCLEX on the first try both times, because I took both the NCLEX PN for my licensed practical nursing and the NCLEX RN to become a registered nurse. So the NCLEX is a standardized exam that is used in the US, Canada, and Australia to determine if a nurse has competency to practice. It is a computer-based test. It's usually taken in a secured testing center, like mostly Pearson VUE learning centers. You have to get a palm scan. You have to fill out the application like weeks in advance. They have changed it a lot since the new versions came out, which is it's known as the NGN, or the new generation NCLEX. You usually get about 2 to 5 hours to take the NCLEX, and there are breaks in between. It is now, after COVID, 75 to I think 200 questions. And yeah, it's a test that determines us all able to practice. So I used a lot of things to help me pass the NCLEX. One of the resources I used was ATI. I had to go to one of the live reviews to obtain my degree. But I also used the ATI books. You can usually get them on ATI, or most nursing schools use them and provide them for free or for a discount. There are practical nursing and registered nursing versions of the ATI books. You also have Kaplan, which also has its own books. There's Nursing Made Easy books. If you're into like book studying, those are really good resources. One of the ones I also used is mainly this one, which is the Comprehensive NCLEX RN Review, and this is from ATI. It has practice questions, and it breaks down like most things that the NCLEX covers. For my RN, I used the book, but I also used applications. I used the free version of UWorld, and I used Archer Review, which gives you review videos and practice questions and practice tests. Some people learn or study a lot better using the applications. A lot of people have praise for UWorld, which you can get on Android and iPhone. Study groups are great, especially if you're both practicing nursing. You can quiz each other. You can watch YouTube videos such as my own, or Registered Nurse RN, or Simple Nursing. There's another one which I read in forum posts on Reddit, is the Mark K lectures. You can listen to those. I believe they're either podcast or they're a class offered as well. I used that to study for my practical nursing NCLEX, and it was really good. I listened to it on the drive there because I took my NCLEX PN in Binghamton, so it was like 3 hours away from where I lived at the time. Another good review method is the practice exams that you can get on UWorld, you can get them on Archer, you can get them from the NCSBN itself, which is the National Credentialing Services Nursing Board. There's also, like I said, the ATI live reviews. Those are really good. It's over 3 days. Most nursing programs now, or at least the one I was in, which was a LPN to RN program, covered the cost of the ATI live review, and it was like a mandation to graduate, but it was very useful. The nurse who does the live review covered things such as NCLEX style questions. She covered all the body systems, pediatrics, maternal nursing, psychiatric. She answered like questions that didn't have anything to do with the actual live review. But those are some brief methods on like how to study for the NCLEX. You also don't want to overdo it. You want to take breaks in between, because if you just straight up study, you're not going to retain. You're going to panic yourself. It's not very good for you mentally. It's good before you take the test to have a big breakfast, because it takes can be nerve-wracking going to the testing center, going through the security process. You're answering questions that determine your career. But as for the results, you don't find out right away. And if you fail, they send you a report which tells you basically if you were passing, above passing in a level, or near passing, or if you need review in that specialty. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe to my channel if you want me to go more in depth of like review of the different apps. If you want more review videos, let me know. Otherwise, thanks for subscribing.